Now, my last short form video got so much controversy in the comment that the whole section got deleted. Just because I took an old hay bale and chunked it up in the garden. Oh my gosh, he's telling people to put all those seeds inside the garden. He's insane, and so are the Amish. Crazy, I say. So I thought I'd do an extended informational video on how we don't care what goes in our garden. It's all worry-free.
Now, we'll toss anything from food scraps, garden scraps, old fodder, flowers, hay bales, straw. It doesn't matter as long as it's not detrimental to our soil. And yes, those items do contain seed.
So today, we're going to be teaching you the difference between a silage tarp and a weed tarp. And why if you use them both together, it's pure magic.
Now, a silage tarp is the very first step that a market farmer, backyard farmer, or anybody that's wanting to start a new garden plot. It's the very first thing that you'll want to utilize before you even break ground. It's also something farmers and gardeners utilize when they get in trouble with an existing plot and they want to go back to reset. Now, silage tarps come in many different sizes and thicknesses, and you can even order them customized to fit your needs. Just remember, a silage tarp will usually come between 7 and 36 mils. It should have plenty of rubber in it. The more rubber, the better. It lets in zero light, lets in zero moisture, but holds in all the heat. Now, what I like to use for silage tarp, my favorite, is this old Freightliner tarp I got from an estate sale at an old truck driver's house. This thing weighs about 220 pounds. It's a 30 by 80. Takes 2 people to maneuver, but no air, no rain, no element at all gets in here, and it holds in tons of heat. So generally what happens is, once you've mapped out your brand new garden plot, all you do is you mow or bush hog, then you lay down your silage tarp, weight it down, and let it sit for one entire grow season. That's right, you have to leave it an entire summer. Heat and warmth is what activates these tarps to make them do the job they're supposed to do. Now, the silage tarp's main job is to sterilize the soil, kill off all the pathogens, disease, bugs, pests, good and bad, basically giving you a nice, clean, sterile, factory default reset on your soil. Now, once we remove a silage tarp on our new plots, the first thing we want to do is drop a load of compost down on top of that soil, and then we're going to till and mix it all in. Usually we'll only till once, and after that we'll broad fork once compaction starts, but we never really till again. But we will till new spots, and then after that we'll drag it out, make sure everything's on nice and smooth. Then after that we'll add a 6-inch layer of leaves, and then a 3-inch layer of hay on top of that. Yes, seed and all. Now, over time, the leaves will break down into brand new, rich, organic soil, and the hay will act as a secondary carbon source. Also, this 3-inch layer of hay will hold in tons of moisture and give our drip tape a break. So now, once we're done with those easy steps, the next thing we're going to do is cover our hay with our woven, worry-free fabric. That's what we like to call it around here anyway. Now, this is called weed mat or weed fabric. And you can find this stuff pretty much anywhere. It'll come between 5 and 17 mils. It should be woven, have zero rubber compound. It will allow moisture in. It will also allow oxygen in. It'll block out all the sunlight. It'll allow all your little creatures and worms to come back. Also protect them from the birds and aerial predators. And it'll continuously kill off all the weed seed and bad stuff that's going on in your soil. Then once we have our weed fabric in place, all we have to do is wait till the next grow season, plant directly in the fabric, and not worry about a thing. That's how you have a weed-free garden. Thank you guys for watching. Y'all keep on keeping on.
We'll try to see you on the next one.